Name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is a dunking of Our Kind of Traitor, based on the novel by John le Carre, who also brought us the absolute classic Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Okay, so let's break it down. An ordinary couple on holiday get dragged into the world of Russian mafia and MI6, and soon find themselves on the run and unsure of who they can trust. Okay, so this is based on a novel by John le Carre, who, as I say, has brought us some classic spy films, and it just didn't work. There are so many issues with this film that it's incredible. For a start, let's get down to basics. I spent half the film trying to work out what all the characters' names were called. I couldn't work out if Ewan McGregor was called Barry or Perry. He and Naomi Harris are supposed to be this couple who've been together for 10 years, but I didn't see any kind of chemistry with them. Stellan Skarsgård is clearly having an absolute blast as a Russian traitor, who one moment is this big, over-the-top, bear-like character, and in the others is this sort of haunted, trapped character with only desperate ploys to try and keep himself and his family alive. The rest are just interchangeable. There's spies and Russians, both of whom appear to just sit in boardrooms and mumble at each other. Some of the dialogue in this film is incredibly hard to catch. And the shooting style, there were smears and streaks across the screen, making it really difficult just to even see what was going on. And the way it was shot, it was like this. A lot of it was like this. You wouldn't want to watch a review just like this. So why would I want to watch a film that's of extreme close-ups and smears with dialogue I can't particularly hear and characters that I couldn't tell who was who? The film itself, it's a pretty generic kind of thriller. You get the tone going in. And then there's the ending. There's quite clearly an ending in the book, and then the studio said, no, you will put an extra 5 minutes on this film, and you will let it end on a hopeful note. Because there's this moment in the film, when the film ends, okay, the film ends in the way that it was only ever going to end, and then it kept going. And quite clearly the studios had said, no, wrap this up. And it just spoiled what little I enjoyed of the film, the finality of that moment, and then it just sort of all got wrapped up. None of the cast have any real chemistry apart from Skarsgård, who I see more of in this film than I ever truly wanted to see. Seriously, man, what is it with you stripping off in like every other film I see you in? The budget's low, but that's fine. They work with what they've got and there are some tense scenes, but unfortunately for every tense scene there's like 3 scenes of people just sitting in boardrooms talking. I mean, it's a trait with a lot of John le Carre books, that a lot of it is people in rooms talking, and whilst that can be a spectacularly tense moment, in this film it was just a case of, yo, who, what, where, when, okay, you're shady guy, nothing to differentiate. There's a twist at the end. Well, about 2/3 of the way through, there's a twist when something's revealed about one character, and I was like, oh, wait, oh, what? Oh, generic Russian guy number 3. It's a shame because le Carre does bring classics. Unfortunately, this one, even if it had been shot perfectly and I could hear what was going on and work out what the characters were called, there's no real tension in this. Indeed, at one point, I have to pull out one of the oldest tricks in the book just so that they can have some kind of, well, not even an action scene really, some kind of threat. On the whole, this is a poor film. It's difficult to work out what's going on. Stellan Skarsgård is clearly having fun, but everyone else just, I don't know, maybe they had like a couple of weeks to kill and wanted to go to Marrakesh for a bit and do a bit in the Alps. No one else seems to be trying. There's no chemistry between the main couple, and the ending is just an absolute spoiler. I'm Daniel, this is a Donkey. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.